Hi guys, I hope you're well. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Surrealism, and then we're going to do an activity related to that. So Surrealism is an art movement, and it was started in the 1920s by the writer André Breton. And Surrealist artists were really interested in breaking free from the reality that they lived in. And Surrealism was a response to the quite rigid society which existed at that time. So they were very interested in dreams and the unconscious, and they looked to the mind as a source of kind of societal liberation. And they did a lot of different activities to kind of pursue these ideas. So one of these things was collage, which is what we're going to do today. But they were also very interested in automatic drawing. So that's drawing where you're not kind of planning what you're drawing. So they were interested in what the body does by itself without the influence of the conscious mind. And the Surrealists also did a lot of poetry and performances, and even Salvador Dali, who's a very famous Surrealist painter, he painted stage sets, so they were also interested in theatre. So a whole range of genres were incorporated with Surrealism, and today as well you can still see the remnants of that. So to do your Surrealist collage, you just need a pair of scissors and a Pritt stick and then some paper to stick it on. So this is an example of a Surrealist collage. So it's a bit surreal because no way would this exist in our everyday reality. There's a man who's got a clock face for a head, and he's holding a flower which is massive, and the moon on the horizon is way larger than the moon ever is, and also the moon hardly ever appears here. So we're going to play around with scale of different objects and placing objects on top of each other in unusual ways to enhance this kind of surreal feeling. So you need to get hold of a magazine or a newspaper, and then it's really good just to flick through it and start to cut out some things which kind of jump out at you. So you definitely want to cut out some pictures which are of landscapes, so that's going to be your background. So it might be the countryside, it might be an ocean, it could be a cityscape, or maybe the interior of a living room. And then you want to cut out some things like people or trees or flowers or plants, things which are objects which can then be put within this landscape that you're cutting out. So I'm just going to leaf through here and find some things that I like. Okay, and so then once you've cut quite a few things out that interest you, or kind of that jumped out at you, you then just want to start to think about how you could arrange them on your paper in a way that's really strange. So for example, I've got this head, and I'm going to put him kind of coming out of the hills, because that wouldn't happen in real life, in our reality. And then I've got these, this is the gherkin that's in London, so I think I'm going to put that in the foreground here, so it seems like it's in the ocean. Very bizarre. And then I love this kind of dandelion thing, so not sure quite where to put that. So you just need to play around with all your bits and pieces and find a space for them all. Okay, and you might decide that you don't need to use everything you've cut out. So I love these boots, but I can't really fit them in very well, I don't think. So once you've arranged the collage how you like it, again really thinking about scale and how that can make things seem even more strange, and also things on unusual places. So for example, this car driving down the side of the gherkin, that wouldn't happen normally, would it? So once you've arranged it, then just with your Pritt stick, or you could use PVA glue, you want to start to stick everything down. Okay, so I've stuck everything down now, and here we go. Here's my surreal collage. So you could always add to it by drawing into it if you fancy, but I think it looks pretty successful just like this. So I hope you give that a go at home, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okie dokie, bye!